This is going to be a video review of the Ansteker digital video camera. It's 4K, and I'm really excited to unbox it and then do a quick review on the product. So as you can see, the packaging is pretty good, and it's got a few criteria or some details, specifications on the top, and then you've got basically a nice, a decent box with all the different pieces of equipment, like a USB charging cable, I'm assuming. Looks like we'll have to open that later. A charger for the battery, a cable, which I'm assuming probably goes to the charger. Looks like some kind of a lens adapter, maybe. Microfiber cloth for cleaning the lens. 2 batteries, which is pretty nice. And a box with things in it. I will look at that later. The camera itself in a nice little case. And some manuals and documents. We'll look at those later. So inside this box, let's find out what we see. This is the microphone. So it's a pretty nice little boom microphone. It should be interesting to use. So here's all the parts laid out on the table, along with the user manual for the microphone and the camcorder itself, and there's a user manual and some kind of a card so you can reach out to the manufacturer to say if you're happy with the product or not. So it seems pretty well made so far and well put together. The English, there is an English section as well as a Chinese section. So if you're interested in learning Chinese, you can use that. And looks like the stereo microphone has a nice, thorough manual as well, fully in English with illustrations. Quite nice. Everything laid out, and then this bag or this case holds the camera, and this is the camera itself. The camera itself feels well built. It's very light in the hands. Some people will think that maybe, well, it's made out of I mean, the major material for the case is plastic. It's like a light, it seems like a pretty well put together camera, but it is a light plastic case, so that's probably one of the reasons why it feels so light in the hands. And it looks like that one bag, by the way, this bag, I didn't know what was inside of it, is actually this lens. So I'm gonna start charging the batteries, and I will start to use the camera, and maybe I'll do the rest of the review using the camera itself. So I put the external mic on. I just screwed it on. You basically slide out this piece from the top. You then slide the external mic on and screw it down, and so it's tight. And you've got this one cable, and this cable actually has to connect into here. So there's a little slide here where you, not slide, but a little rubber protector, and you have to connect the external mic into this port, which is your mic port. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in there and start taking some movies and see what the results are. But what I can tell, from what I can tell so far, though, the camera seems to be pretty well put together. It'd be nice if this mic port was in a different location, but you know, I think this is probably the best place they could think to put it. And as you can see, I'm capturing video. Well, I'm getting updates now on the screen. The screen is touchscreen. I can touch things. For instance, if I put this down, I don't know how I'm going to do this with 2 hands. But let's say here, I'm going to look at this, and I can say, you know, let's change this to night vision. So there it goes into night vision, and then I can start pushing the buttons here. There's just menu items, but I can start changing the level of my night vision. As you can see, it sort of increases or decreases the night vision amplification. and you've got a nice little menu screen, stuff that go into here. It's easy to get through things. Everything is it's working great. You know, for what I can see so far. I'm going to get into the movies here in a second, but from what I can see, this is a very well put together camera, and I'm looking forward to testing it out.